I sent you guys an invite to my broadcast.
Be entertaining. It's the Brooklyn Barons going up against the Ravens. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Kick.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October. Off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Let's go.
What the fuck is there running?
A first carry now for Kenneth Dixon. And he
Never
goes
heard
nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
You want to give me a sub for whoever's watching? Out of you guys?
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
The fucker. Get that little fucker.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. In a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends
Terry, you
have
watching?
become in the NFL.
And not just athletic. This is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
So would you will appreciate.
34.
Oh, break off. No. Fuck. Almost broke
Great
off.
return there of 22 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over for the 1st and 10 on the
what's
short
up, the
side
other
of the
guy?
field.
I know.
Come on, Bell.
I hate you too, Penguin.
Now a carry for
Love you too, Lindsay.
man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Bell.
Ooh, almost
He's
had the
gonna fight
first.
his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, I did.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys.
Where's my line?
Very, very happy.
And he
Where
can't
the
find
fuck
a
they go?
receiver, and he's brought down.
I don't care. I'm going for it.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
That's what happens when you leave it wide open for Bell.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They get 25 yards.
Siri, what's your favorite song?
And that enables them to also pick up the first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll go again with Bell. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Pretty much unreal. Not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
Siri, tell me a joke.
Together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
That's bad.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
There's no way you're keeping Jay out of that end zone. I knew it.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh.
Jay Ajayi.
Siri.
4th touchdown on the year.
How much can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck can chuck wood?
And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the
42 clips of wood.
Figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Oh, that's funny.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Oh.
I don't want Ward. I want to sit on Julius Peppers. I want to use her.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Oh, fucking get Bridgewater.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
I wonder why he picked up 10 yards. It's not like it was the fucking quarterback. Should have planned using it to take off.
On second down, it's Dixon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there.
I want to go see the Black Panther today.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like
Why is everyone so far split? Literally. Got the first down because everyone was split so damn far apart. I only had 2 guys right at the middle. Everyone else was fucking spread so far apart there was nobody else there to tackle but 2 guys.
He's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Pick would be so nice right about now. Even a fumble would be nice.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Get sacked.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That wasn't even me. That was the computer.
That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Third and long for Bridgewater. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling. And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. They saw it, came right for it, and made a nice
just right after this game. First, right after this game.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I think I want to get it past me.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They'll be looking to
Yeah,
duplicate
finish
that
this
first
game.
drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Let's go,
To
dude.
the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Give it to Bell and pick it up.
Just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that
Oh, no.
league. I would have really
And they can't even catch him.
Touchdown! Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, that's over.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh,
And that's going
gets
to
it
be
in there.
incomplete.
Fuck.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they
Yeah, I
didn't get
don't
there. They
fucking
get it completed
care.
successfully.
Someone talked to me.
Did someone dare them to
Jack, run.
do that?
No.
Did someone
Ow.
double dog dare
I
them
was
to do
going to
that?
ask
What
you
was
if
that?
you saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
I don't want to sit over. I want to sit on the guys right on the front line defense.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No
Coming
gain.
in.
But nothing was going to
Second
stop.
down.
Coming in.
And while there was
Good.
no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time now where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
It's a loss of 2, now third down. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this.
I shot you
When
once.
halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And an alley to run.
They got him.
And he's able to get up here to
I
the
thought for sure 'cause I
26.
didn't see nobody around him. I thought he was
It's a
going to go
pickup of
fucking
6,
past
but
the
it's
first
not
down
gonna be
marker and
enough.
get it.
And the
hell
punt team's going to
no.
be summoned on fourth down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
He's been a busy man here in this first half.
Hang on, I want to fix the TV. Yeah.
Ah,
It's just
what'd
a
I
little
jump?
Better.
Get triple
I can see
killed.
it a little bit better.
Get triple. Get triple
This is
killed.
brought in at the 21.
Triple killed. Nope.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so,
Okay,
because
where
when
you
come out the gate
going?
this strong, that means that you have planned for it.
No,
and you
no,
like
I don't
the
want to put a
results that you're
sticky bomb
getting.
on there.
So I wouldn't have any doubt that
I don't want to
the head
hit you
coach,
with
offensive
this.
coordinator
Come
actually
back
called
here.
him and
Oh,
they
come,
said,
couldn't hold on.
"You're
Come
our
back
guy.
here.
Okay, we're going to continue to stick with
Come
this
back
as long
here.
as we're winning games.
Oh,
You
God.
ready for the challenge?" And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season
Why?
goes on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. On second and 10, Goff, eluding the pressure right.
I want to play a game.
Go deep right sideline. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't complete.
Hey, Jay, want to play a game? Want to play a game? Come on, let's play a game. Come on, let's play a game. Play a game. Come on, let's play a game. Let's play a game.
Caught here
Come
by
on,
Bell.
play a game. Come on. Let's go.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
I
And
still
his
killed
guys
you.
are going to add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And
2 points are good.
To extend the lead by 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively...
Oh, God.
I wanted to do it to make up for the one I missed earlier.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
I'm gonna play.
First down, Bridgewater. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there.
Who is that?
He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So they complete the pass, and now they face the second down.
What's the guy I should try to trade for? Pretty good.
Oh, you...
Drops it underneath to Dixon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be third down.
Everything.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but
Come on, join
they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
You don't get to join.
Welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report.
Sure,
the Ravens now for 2 straight weeks are having trouble throwing the football. The Barons defense will hope they can force that trend to continue in the second half. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights.
Do you have like a stick to just blow it up?
Third down from inside the 40. Here we'll get a sack by Von Miller. This ends up as a huge loss in yardage.
What? What happened?
That puts them up by a touchdown. Now midway through the second, Bill's got fantastic blocking up front.
Oh wait, no. Oh wait, okay.
Which takes the lead to 13. Now to late in the first half. Bill's able to make the catch.
No, I see that. I see that. I see that. I'll give it here.
So that'll do it from here in Orlando. Let's turn it back over to Brandon and Charles in Baltimore.
I saw you.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter.
I'm pretty sure I'm friends with him, but if I'm not on GTA, I don't know how he got in there.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Bell, so like Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. And touchdown.
Jay, I found something over here. Come here.
Touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that run
Jay, come here.
increased
I found
his
something.
production in this game and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out
I
your
found
calculator,
something.
partner, because his yards per carry went
I
up
found something.
significantly, right?
I found something over here.
All the way to the end zone.
Nice.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
I don't have the arrow on that one.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big
Get more ammo. And shoot him.
momentum.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. I hit you. I hit you. Oh my God.
The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Bridgewater. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I got you.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chain.
Never make the mistake with the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Okay.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
I got bullets on my... Whoa, okay, does anyone else see this? There's that fence floating in the air.
The linebacker in him on that play
It's like, what the heck? It's a floating fence.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 18. Oh, good move.
Oh, if I wouldn't have spun right into another defender, I think it would have
On the
broken.
return, it springs him for 25. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense about ready to take over again.
No.
Another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 57 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been
why am I jumping?
As we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away. Wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Your pistol. He's Slender Man. He's Slender Man.
They'll start the drive with Dixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Alberto Slender Man.
Yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He's Slender Man.
First drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Right back to Dixon.
He's Slender.
Looking for a seam,
He's a
but finding
Slender.
none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Another drive.
Do you have a problem with Penguin?
When the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged. You're wondering if you're going to get things started. Just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And take it right on the 30.
She's like, listen here, Lindsay. You know I have a problem with miniguns.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. He has been a touchdown machine. It has been enjoyable to watch.
And the scoreboard continues to light up as a result of his efforts. He's been a blast, though. Every time you look up, you just figure if he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to end up in the end zone. It's been that kind of a game for him.
Absolutely. Now you just keep waiting for more. Off on first down.
Shut up.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up the throw.
What I jump.
Sometimes they just have to get on the move. He's able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Cody Latimer, his second touchdown on the season. And this offense is running away with this one. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
I gotcha.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
I am, but I'm not on GTA, so I don't know how the hell he got in.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Yeah.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants.
And with a flag down, he goes down.
Okay, where are you?
So
I just want to kill
now the penalty
you.
looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Why do I keep jumping? What the heck? Why do I keep...
Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take it down. That's what counts more.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. A second down.
Oh, God, move! I saw that missile coming and I didn't have a chance to move.
But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Hey, one more stop.
I have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Poor Lindsay.
I love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
It disappeared.
Here's Spencer Lanning now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I wasn't going to pull anything. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taken inside his own 40. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And Charles had a very one-sided affair after he reached the point. For you now, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try to keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
Again, it's Bell. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
This is what happens sometimes.
Oh, nothing here, officers. Just me holding a rocket launcher.
Guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people.
Nothing here, officer. It's just me holding a rocket launcher.
first before he's taken down at the 36. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
And if that guy wouldn't cut back over, I probably
season in order to continue to carry the ball.
Gosh, the first down marker.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Give him 16 on the pickup, and that'll give him a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call.
a different play.
You start to get it done as you noted, and they did.
I gotta figure out a different play.
10 for a pickup of about 3.
I gotta figure out a different
Time for a break.
plan.
Back to finish it off on EA
Figure out a
Sports
different
after
plan.
this. So it's our visitors with a football
It's
as
not
we
gonna
get
work.
you reset.
He's
They've
right
got
there.
a
Gotta figure out a
second down
plan.
now as they
Gotta
look
figure out
to
a plan
salt
quick.
this one away.
Gotta figure out a plan
They'll
quick.
run it well.
Gotta figure out a plan
And
quick.
it'll push his way forward here for a good
I
little
gotta
gain.
figure out a plan quick.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it
Yeah, I
to
gotta
3rd
figure out a
down.
plan.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all day.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Figure out a plan.
Starting to really
Figure out a
smell a
plan.
4-0 start right now.
Yeah, figure out
Can't
this
ask for a
plan.
better first quarter of the season than that.
Figure out
And
this
you're not supposed to
plan.
look ahead, but guess what?
Figure out a
Going
plan.
to?
They have to, because when
Figure
you
out
get
a
to 4, if you
plan.
get to 4-0, you're not just
Yeah,
thinking
figure out a
playoffs
plan.
now. You're thinking about, okay, this
Oh,
team
no.
has the capability
No,
of
I still
winning a Super
killed you.
Bowl. They could very well be the best team
Even
in
though
the
you
NFL
weren't
at
by
this
the
moment.
I think
rocket
they played
launcher,
the
I
best.
still
There have
killed
been
you.
a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the
You
best
did
team
a-
we've seen, right?
And
You
has the
did like a
ability to get
flip
better.
in midair,
Fielded about a
too.
yard deep.
I didn't even
And a
realize
nice
you were
return
coming up
sets
that
them
way.
pretty good here at the
I was looking
30-yard
at the
line.
gas tank.
And now Baltimore gets set
You
to
just figure
take
out
the
a
field.
plan.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's
You
the
figure out a
message
plan.
if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Yeah, I got a plan.
Coaches,
I got a plan.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Plan.
It's gonna be on them.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard.
You get out of the
Realize
fucking
how poorly
whatever
everything
the throwing
went
lane.
today, coaching, playing,
You
the
got a
whole deal.
plan. Jay,
Never
yeah, Jay, I
forget
don't
it,
know.
because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The intended receiver,
Gotta
Marquise
figure out a
Goodwin.
plan.
And
That's
now
my
it's second
plan.
down. Here's
Oh, that still killed you.
Caught. Safarian
I still
Jenkins
killed him.
right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Still
A good
killed him.
pickup there,
Yay.
13
Can't believe
yards as they
fucking
get
fish
closer
picking
for
him
third
up.
down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And it's taken in at the 9. Dances by him. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man,
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And now back out comes the offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you.
Okay. Hi. Okay.
In the 2015 season.
Oh gosh, not that again. Not that again.
And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But
you're hurting your voice too by doing that.
Score
going perfect pass too.
Well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. He'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
No, I got him.
One way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Here's Bridgewater. Incomplete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So, Charles, are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is
I killed him too.
On the field,
They could kill each other.
They probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without any
broadcast here.